Shirley Howe was appointed Deputy Minister on March 13, 2008, and prior to that, she was the Public Service Commissioner responsible for collaborating with ministries to develop innovative human resource management policies and practices. Shirley began her career with the Alberta government back in 1981 after receiving degrees in arts and commerce from the University of Alberta. So ladies and gentlemen, please welcome Deputy Minister Shirley Howe.
Thank you so much for that kind introduction, and thank you to the University of Calgary and the Calgary Multicultural Centre for hosting this symposium on this very important topic. Good morning, Your Worship, Mayor Nancy, and all the distinguished guests, panel participants, and attendees. It is indeed a real honor to speak on behalf of Minister Kazak, who is unfortunately unable to attend today. Alberta is seen as a province of opportunity. For some newcomers, this means it's a job, a home, food on the table. For others, it just means being able to be in a safe country. But above all, it is a sense of belonging and inclusion. Alberta welcomes new immigrants and takes pride in a province that has people from all around the world. Immigrants bring with them different ways of doing things, innovative ideas, connections to other countries. Attracting the best individuals to keep our economy strong and globally competitive will be necessary for us to maintain our current prosperity, which just makes really good sense. Many of you have seen on the news, or perhaps you visited the Australian Job Fair that was in Calgary last weekend. So Australia was here looking for skilled and experienced professionals. Australia, Canada, and many countries are experiencing a shortage of workers. So Alberta is going to have to fight to attract and keep the best people that we need in this ever-growing economy. We realize that in order to attract and retain international newcomers, we need to improve the things that influence why a person would choose to live, work, visit, invest, or do business in our province. Supporting the success of newcomers means it should not take years for individuals to integrate and work in their field of education. All of us who are gathered here today, including employers, industry leaders, professional and community organizations, educators, training providers, and government, have a part to play. I just want to tell you a little bit about some of the things that government is doing to help ensure that newcomers to Alberta can get their foreign-earned skills and education recognized more quickly. Alberta's Foreign Qualification Recognition Strategy was implemented in 2008 and serves as a model for the national framework implemented by the Government of Canada. Since the announcement of the FQR plan, the Government of Alberta has been working collaboratively with professional regulatory organizations, employers, post-secondary institutions, and immigrant-serving agencies to support the full utilization of skills that immigrants bring to this province. Highlights of the government's initiatives to support FQR improvements include over $400,000 in contracts awarded for innovative projects that support successful integration of skilled immigrants into the labor market, information workshops on how to evaluate foreign credentials, close to 100 members from professional regulatory organizations and post-secondary institutions participated in these workshops. Enhanced FQR information through the development of web resources that are available on the government's Immigrate to Alberta web portal. We sponsored 2 FQR employer forums with close to participants. We provided over $1 million to the Immigrant Access Fund, a non-profit society funded in 2005 to give microloans to assist immigrants in obtaining professional registration, upgrading, or training that allows them to work in their field of study and expertise. And over $2.4 million in funding to professional regulatory organizations for 27 projects to increase their ability to assess and recognize foreign qualifications. Alberta's professional organizations regulate the licensing of more than 50 regulated professions in Alberta, including accounting, medicine, nursing, teaching, geology, nephrology, psychology, and law. These bodies have made significant improvements in their processes to help newcomers start working in the field of education and to acknowledge their experience. There are many examples of the work done by the professional. One example is an automated online eligibility review tool for foreign trained doctors. The tools let them know if they can apply for a license for practice medicine in Alberta. An additional online tool is available for physicians applying for a license to do surgical assists. These tools help the review process, making it quicker for newcomers to start working as soon as possible. Another key component supporting foreign qualification recognition is our International Qualification Assessment Service. And that helps to assess foreign-earned education and compare it with Alberta education levels. The service, also called IQOS, is held within my department. And last year we issued over 6,500 certificates to newcomers. These certificates are used by employers and educational institutions to assess a newcomer's skills, education, and experience needed for a job or further education. Employment Immigration is also committed to supporting immigrants through employment programs and services, including immigrant bridging training that focuses on training skilled immigrants with prior education experience in a specific occupation to gain entry to that occupation or related occupation in Canada. Some programs in Calgary include the Directions for Immigrants in Trades and Professional Careers program offered through Howe College, the International Pharmacy Bridging Program at Waving Institute, the Immigrant Bridging for Accounting program through the Centre for Newcomers, and the Bridge to Canadian Nursing Certificate offered through Mount Royal University. In addition, we are pleased to work with the Calgary Region Immigrant Employment Council to build pathways between Calgary employers and skilled immigrants. All of these initiatives contribute to building a diverse workforce. It reflects the energy and the opportunities of Alberta's multicultural population and labor market. Inclusion occurs when workplace activity recognizes and promotes the diversity of its employees through fair practices, policies, and procedures. Employment Immigration is supporting the Centre of Race and Culture to provide workplace diversity and cultural competency training for employers and employees across the province. Another way we support workplace diversity is through language programs. So, for example, we support the integration of internationally trained professionals in the workforce by offering enhanced language training programs. These programs help professionals learn on-the-job language and terms that we often take for granted, like get this stat, or crunch some numbers, or work on a go-forward basis. Speaking of working on a go-forward basis, Employment and Immigration and the Government of Alberta look forward to continuing our work to support the attraction, development, and integration of immigrants to our province. Over the last 5 years, we have made great progress in attracting newcomers, helping them settle once they're here, supporting them to get jobs that meet their skills and experience, and building welcoming communities that make newcomers feel included. A highlights document called Immigration Progress Report 2011, we've got a copy of it here, is now available, just now available, on the Employment and Immigration Department website. And this document helps to outline some of the examples of the work that we have done, and it also lists a number of our projects that are ongoing. So I'd encourage you to go to our website if you want to get a little bit more detail. Our work in helping Albertans evolves with the evolving nature of our province. Government will keep working with agencies, educational institutions, businesses, and communities to help with newcomer integration. I want to thank you very much for your efforts in making our newcomers and their families feel welcome and supported. Without your work, we wouldn't have achieved our success. I want to also thank the organizers for hosting this important event. I think
topic is very topical, very important, and very much an opportunity to make sure that new Albertans are working to their fullest capacity. Thank you and enjoy the day.
Thank you very much, Deputy Minister.